So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start with a clean face. I already moisturized and I've been using the Avena Instituto en Español. It's a Spanish brand moisturizer, but it's collagen and it's cosmetic snail extract. Yeah, extract. And since I'm hitting my 30s in April, I need some collagen, and I'm getting older and I'm getting some fine lines, and let me tell you, this has been working amazingly and you should try it. It's amazeballs. I do not believe in primer, so today I'm just going to use my Milani Concealer Imperfect 2-in-1 foundation, and I'm using number Natural 02. This is the first time that I am trying this foundation, so we will see how this will work. Hopefully it's amazing because you can't go wrong with the price. I think it was like $10 for this, and I actually bought it on the website because I heard a lot of the girls were having a hard time finding this foundation. So I was like, screw that, I'm just gonna buy it online. And if you see me looking that way, it's because my big mirror is over here. This foundation, it is to a light to medium coverage, but it does cover a lot of your imperfections, which I like. This is not a perfect match to my skin tone, but it'll do for now. Once I start applying the my concealer and my highlighter, the tone will change and I will look a little bit more lighter than I do right now. I look like an Oompa Loompa. Just kidding. I really like to buff my foundation into my skin, make sure that everything just goes into my skin, because I don't like it when you apply certain foundations. Like, I love my Kat Von D foundation, this one, but every time I put it on, it feels like my face looks cakey, and I don't like it at all. So buffing. I like something that is you're able to just buff it, and I'm liking this foundation. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows now, and I'm gonna use the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro palette. And if you haven't seen my video of how I do my eyebrows, I will post the link in the description box, and just go ahead and click that and then come back over here if you like. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start with the eyes. I'm not going to go ahead and do anything on my face anymore, just a foundation, in which I should have done that last instead of doing it now, but it don't matter, I can clean it up. So first thing I'm going to start is with my Urban Decay Primer Potion to prevent my eyeshadow from creasing and lasting all day long. Now I'm going to go with an NYX eyeshadow base, and I believe this is, skin tone, and I'm going to apply it all over my mobile lid and under my brow. I need a mirror. Now that I have applied all over my lid, I'm going to go with my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm going to use this color. It's called Levitation, and I'm going to apply this color all over the lid to set the eyeshadow base. Okay, so today I'm using the Morphe 350 palette, and I will be going with this light orange in here, and I'm going to apply this color right on the crease or above the crease. This will be my transition shade. The brush that I'm using a 224 by MAC, just in case if you're wondering, because I've seen a lot of the gurus always talking about the brushes that they're using. I really don't like to talk about them. Just use whatever it works for you for your crease. Apply this color right into my crease area only. Make it as intense as you like. Oh, and I'm using a smudge brush by Beauty Paris. I have no idea. I got it on my Ipsy bag. Yeah. Got it on my Ipsy bag. That's what I meant. Damn. Now I'm going to grab a synthetic flat brush. And I'm going to go with Colourpop in Partridge. I'm going to apply this literally all over my lid. Now I want this color to be more intense, so I'm going to grab my Comfort Zone palette and I'm going to use this color by Wet n Wild. And with the same flat brush, I'm just going to apply it right on top of this color. You might not be able to see the difference on the camera, but in person I can tell the difference on the color. So I really like to mix these two together. So I'm going to go back with the brush that I was using for the bright orange, and I'm just going to go around the edges just to blend them out so they won't be so harsh and make it look more clean. And there was no color whatsoever on the brush, just whatever was left over from the orange that we used. I didn't apply any more color. Now I'm going to get another Colourpop, and this is called Roulette. And it's a really black matte color. I love this. This is amazing and y'all should try it. I'm just going to use a fluffy brush. This is by The Real Techniques. And this is a dome shadow brush. And I'm just going to go on the outer V of my eye just to intensify it a little bit more. Make it a little bit smoky. Hopefully I didn't block that with the mirror. And then I'm just going to go back with the other brush again, and I'm just gonna blend. Always blend, always blend. I just want a little bit of darkness on the outer part. I don't want to go very extreme, just a little tiny bit. So I'm going to use another brush. This is the 222 by MAC. And I'm going to use the really light orange that we use as a transition. And I'm just going to throw it on the lower lash line. Pretty much I'm going to do the same process I did up there. Then with a thinner pointy brush, this is it's a double one, of course. This is Uptown New York, and I believe this brush is by Soho. And now I'm gonna grab the darkest orange that we used on our crease, and I'm just gonna bring it right under my lower lash line as well. Then I'm gonna grab again the black with the same brush, and I'm just gonna smudge it right under my eye or my lower lash line as well. And I'm also bringing it a little bit towards the end of the brow just to intensify it a little bit more. I'm not going to go all the way in. I'm going to stop right there. Now I'm just going to grab my fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend the black out a little bit. Now I'm going to go back with Partridge, and with a smaller brush, I'm going to apply this color right in the center and bringing it into my tear duct. And again, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild shade, and all I'm going to do is intensify that color even more, just like what we did on the lid. For the waterline, I am using Rimmel London's in Black 001. I'm also going to tightline my waterline on my top waterline. You know what? I'm not going to put any black eyeliner. I'm just going to really tightline my eyes, so it looks like I actually have an eyeliner on at the top. So really tight line, real good. For mascara, I'll be using the Real Impact Great Lash Mascara, just because I haven't had a really good mascara lately, so I'm just going to use this one for now. And I'm just putting just a little bit of mascara because we're going to be wearing some lashes, so your natural lashes don't really matter, because we're going to put some falsies in. It'll make a whole lot of difference, I promise you. I'm also going to apply mascara on my lower lash line. Or lower lashes, that's what I mean, not lower lash line. Really? Always. Why does this always happen to me? Why? For false lashes, I'll be using these right here. I bought these on my favorite app, which is called Cute. And if you haven't checked that app out, you should. So I'm going to apply these on now. Okay, so I almost forgot to highlight under my brow, and I'm going to use the second shade from the lightest, which, let me show you the whole palette. It would be this one right here. I'm just going to apply this right under my brow just to brighten it a little bit. And I'm just going to grab a clean fluffy brush. This is the 224 by MAC. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of the lightest orange in the 350 palette, and I'm just going to go right around. Now let's get to the face. Now for the face, since I already put foundation on, I did it in the beginning of this video. I'm sure you saw me doing this. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight. I'm going to use a concealer, and this one is the H. Ryan Erase Dark Circles in Light Pale. And I'm just going to apply this right under my eyes, kind of cleaning the eye shape and everything, and I'm bringing it downwards. I'm going to apply this on the bridge of my nose, under my eyes, of course, a little bit on my forehead, right here on my cupid's bow, my chin, and a little bit under right where the jaw is. Now I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend all this out. Now I'm going to get my translucent powder, and I'm going to use the Airspun. And with my beauty sponge, I'm going to set under the eyes. I'm also going to put some on my forehead area, all the way to my nose. Also, I'm going to bring it right into my jaw area. While this is setting, I'm going to go ahead and grab my Kat Von D palette, and I'm going to use shadow. Excuse me, I'm trying to record a video. I'm going to use Shadow Play And I'm gonna apply this right onto the creases of my jaw. I'm also going to contour my nose, and I'm going to grab the same color, which is Shadow Play, to contour. And I'm just going to start right here at the bottom, and then on the sides of my nose. And with my other brush, I'm just going to blend these out. For bronzer, today I'm going to use something a little bit different. I'm going to use the City Color Desert Treasure in Mirage, and it's a beautiful color. Let's see what brush I'm going to use. I'm going to use this tapered brush. I'm also going to bring this same color up into my forehead. A little bit on the nose. Whatever's left over in here, I'm going to get some more. And I'm going to go right under my jaw. Okay, for blush, I'm also using something different. It came in my Ipsy bag, and this is the Measurable Difference Baked Face Blush in Rose. Horrible little package, plastic package, that's what I meant. But the blush is beautiful, so I'm going to use this as my blush, and I'm also going to use the same taper brush that I was using. And you want to tap off the excess because you don't want to go crazy with that blush. Now I'm just going to grab a big fluffy brush, and I'm going to take off all the powder in my face. For highlight, I also want to try something different. This one is by Flower Beauty, and it's in the HL1 Pearl Shimmer, and it's a shadow stick. And I'm just going to grab some with my finger, and I'm going to pat it right on the highest point of my cheek. Look at that shine. And I'm just patting this cream highlighter all over my cheeks. You can leave it like this as it is. It gives a beautiful shine already, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go ahead and grab my favorite highlighter, which all of you already know which one it is. And it's the Hard Candy in 841 3 Times a Lady. And I'm going to grab, of course, this gold shade right here. Not too much because we already have a lot of highlight. And I'm just going to kind of set it so it won't feel sticky. Now I'm using this Flawless Finish Mineral Powder by City Color Cosmetics, and I'm going to use it to set literally everything in my face. And I'm going to use just a big fluffy brush. It doesn't really matter what you use. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and set all this with my all-nighter, my Urban Decay all-nighter makeup setting spray. Now for the lips, first color that I'm going to use is a lip pencil, and this is by NYX in 810 Natural. And the lip that I'll be using is by Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip in Platform. So first thing I'm going to do is apply the platform first. Okay, so now that it's a little bit dry, I'm going to go with the NYX 810 natural, and I'm just gonna go around the perimeter. I'm gonna go around the perimeter of the lips. And this is the look with a nude lip.
I have been taken by the words that you say. The voice that carries them has kept me astray.